You got your gift from birth, and the reason why you're struggling is because God gave you something and you're doing the opposite of what he gave you. So the first thing we're gonna do after we're blessed is you're supposed to be fruitful, right? That means you produce something with the gift that you were given. That's all, don't try to get deep. Fruitful just means, and we're gonna get there, CJ said your superpower. Listen to me, all fruitful means is that I gave you something and you produce something with the thing I gave you. You don't need a loan. You cannot borrow yourself out of debt. What you need is income. What you need is income streams. And what you need to do is go back and find your gift, because in your gift is revenue streams. When you were born, you were given a gift, and inside that gift is the revenue streams. I'm gonna say it again, y'all quiet. Y'all looking for jobs. Your job is inside. I don't have to look for money. I'm an ATM machine. I was blessed. I'm fruitful. I'm an ATM machine. I have the ability to make money just from my gift. Be fruitful. That means take the gift that was given to you and use it. Multiply. That's what you're about to see today with Tiffany. You saw CJ earlier. You're going to see Jamal, then you'll see Carl. Multiply. Have dominion. That's when you become number one in the world. Everything you touch. Now we touch an area. So let me tell you what subdue means. It means you start taking areas that you're not even necessarily in, and you become number one in those areas too. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Just by going on YouTube and doing what I was supposed to do, you guys have gifts that you're not using. Right? The ones that you have, you're not using right now. People tell me I'm a boss. You're not a boss. You can't even make yourself get up. You got a t-shirt on, I'm a boss, but you getting up at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Bosses are up watching the 3 o'clock news. Some of you didn't even know the news came on at 3 o'clock. Because you watched the 6 o'clock news. You thought that's what the first one. The first news is at 3 a.m. That's the one Warren Buffett on. No, you're saying Warren Buffett is Warren Buffett because he's a white male. Warren Buffett is Warren Buffett because of where he grew up. Warren Buffett is not Warren Buffett because of where he grew up. Warren Buffett is Warren Buffett because what he does. He reads 6 hours a day every day. That's 42 doggone hours a week. So when Warren Buffett makes a decision, he makes a very wise decision. Why? Because he's making it off of 42 hours of read. You hadn't read nothing. You making decisions off the Housewives of Atlanta. You are not a boss because you got all day to do whatever you want to do, and the most you can do is go to work for somebody that you don't like and you don't care for, and dog them out and complain about them when they're giving you a check. They guaranteeing you a check, they making sure you got health care, and you dogging them out. If you don't like what they doing, why are you still there? Go get your own job.
And to be better, you have to first realize something that is paramount to long-term success in life, and it's this. Conditions will never be perfect, ever, okay? And a lot of people, me included for a long time, sat around and waited for the stars to align or the sea to part or for everything to be perfect for me to just go. And if it wasn't perfect, I'd come up with a justification. When you look outside or you look at whatever it is with your business or you look at whatever it is with your relationship, whatever these things are that you're trying to do, there are going to be wave after wave after wave after wave of inconvenient shit that hits you in the motherfucking face, all right? That doesn't matter. People who win regardless of those waves. It's not that they don't have those waves, it's that they say, hey, I can't control what the fuck is going on. All I control is what I decide in my mind and the actions I take. Some days are gonna be harder than others. Some days are gonna be a little easier than others. But I can promise you one fucking thing for sure. There will never, ever, ever be a day that goes exactly as you want it to go. It doesn't exist. So with that being said, if you're going to wait around for perfect circumstances, how can you ever accomplish anything? And that's what I want you guys to think about. I want you to think about all the times that you might be justifying or talking yourself out of or coming up with an easier alternative because the conditions aren't what you want them to be. You know, maybe you don't want to do your work today because you had a fight with your significant other. Maybe you don't want to do your workouts because, like I said, the weather sucks. I understand that every time I do something that is inconvenient, every time I do something that is hard, every time I do something that other people wouldn't do, I'm building the strength of my mental discipline to move forward regardless of the external circumstances in our lives. And this is a skill. This is not a gift. It is not something I was born with. It's something that people learn how to do over time. And I can tell you right now, every single motherfucker that you see doing whatever it is that you want to do, whether it be in business, whether it be in sports, whether it be in music, whether it be in fitness, whether it be having a great relationship, these people, all of them, will wake up and do the fucking work regardless of what's going on in their life. Period. If you need to understand and you need to develop how to operate regardless of what's going on in external circumstances when things are inconvenient, how do you get better at that? Well, you get better at that by doing things that are inconvenient intentionally. Okay, looking for opportunities to move forward when the circumstances are not ideal. All right, looking for opportunities to make things harder on yourself. Looking for opportunities to develop the mental aspect of discipline and fortitude that are going to move you forward. Guys, this is a major, major, major key to winning long-term in life. That if you want to develop the superhuman skill of kicking ass every single time, no matter what the fuck is going on in your life, no matter what's going on in your world, no matter what's going on with the weather, no matter what's going on in our crazy ass society, if you want to learn how to kick ass, regardless of all those things, you will actively seek out opportunities to strengthen this muscle that is doing shit when it's not convenient. Okay? That's called discipline. Now, the waves of inconvenience are going to crash on your fucking face, regardless of who you are, regardless of what race you are, regardless of where you come from, regardless of what country you're from. It's just the nature of being a fucking human in society, any society. Shit just doesn't go as planned. All right? So work on this. Be conscious of this and look for opportunities to strengthen your mindset.
Hey, thanks for watching. My name is Nick and I'm one of the founders of this YouTube channel. Please click here